Have you ever wondered how people make hundreds of thousands of Robux every single day, and yet you struggle to get a single donation? Well, today I'm going to reveal all the secrets that pro players use to make millions, and I have made over 30,000 Robux using these methods. Watch till the end because you don't want to miss out on any of these tips. Well, let's get in the video. Number 1. Don't beg. Actually, if anyone sees a beggar, they'll just instantly ignore them. When you're talking to people, just actually start a conversation and ask them if they want to check out your booth. Number 2. Booth. Your booth is one of the most important parts of getting Robux. I mean, it's the thing that people see when they want to donate to you. So let me break down how to make a perfect booth into 3 steps. Okay, the first step is a booth placement. So it's actually really important where you place your booth. Well, the places where the most people will see your booth are the 2 edge booths next to the leaderboards. Because when people spawn in, this is usually the first place they see, and people also just like to check out the leaderboard and hang out around it. But if you see a booth where there are a lot of people, try to claim a booth next to it and attract the crowd to your booth. Next step. The booth itself. There are a lot of booths in the game, some free, some costing gift box, some costing Robux. You gotta try to equip the booth that stand out the best. Good examples are the 100k donated booth or the skyscraper booth. But if you're not that rich, try getting a booth that looks good and isn't used a lot. You can also get yourself the theme booth, which means you're trying to sell some specific items like fast food, ice cream or cookies. So you can try to get a booth that matches the theme that you are aiming for. More on theme booths later in the video. As I told earlier, there are some free booths in the game that you can get by redeeming codes. You can get these as soon as you start the game, but try and get a better booth as soon as possible. Here are all the codes in the game. There is a game pass called the Booth Painter, which is really useful, but more on that in the game passes part. Booth text. Your text is really important when it comes to your booth. If you have a good booth placement, a good booth model, with bad text, you won't get any Robux. So let me show you how to get the greatest booth text. Start by searching for Please Donate Text Generator, then click on the first link. Scroll down a bit and then just set up your text. Make sure it has a goal on it, a reason to donate, and emojis. Adding a few emojis to your booth will make it stand out much more. Roblox's hashtagging can be annoying, but just try deleting the text, putting in a few random letters, pressing enter, and deleting those and inserting your text once again. If this doesn't work, try putting your text to blank, then rejoining. Conversations. Conversations are a really important part in getting Robux. People won't donate to you if you just go up to them and beg them. So let me show you how to actually interact with people. So, as you can see, here is a beggar. And what do people do when they see beggars? They run away. Just go invisible. No one donates to beggars. That's why you have to be better than beggars. And I'm going to show you how to do conversations. So I just walked up to a person and I say hello, and they say hi back. Ask them if they want to donate, also tell the reason why they should donate. So, for example, I just asked this woman that she'd like to support me, give me Robux, so I can afford to do more giveaways. And she said that she's broke, and if this happens, you don't go up to them and beg them and just say please, 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 please. You just leave and ask someone else. So this is a really great example for a booth. This guy is Ash Ketchum from Pokemon, obviously, and he is selling Pokemon, which is a brilliant idea. This guy is saying that I'm sorry to ask, can you donate? Well, he doesn't really give a reason why I should donate, so it's like someone goes up to you on the street and says, hi, can you give me money? Obviously you're not gonna give money to some random person who's just asking for it. But if someone in the street is like asking for money and they will do something like give you a burger, do a dance, run, or tell you a joke or something like that, you will probably give them money. So let's summarize it. First you need to go up to a person, ask them if they want to check out your booth, but not just like that. Actually just give a reason why they should check out your booth. You say hi, they say hi back. You say, would you like to check out my booth? I have a bakery. And then if they say okay, go to your booth. And if they say no, then just walk away and find a different person. What you're not gonna do is beg people, ask without a reason, and yeah, that's pretty much all. Game passes. Game passes are actually quite an important part of getting Robux. Game passes can either really speed up your process of getting Robux, or they are just useful for some people, or they are just straight up useless. I'm gonna show you all the game passes and tell you which one of them are worth it and which one are not. So, the first game pass I'm gonna be rating is the golf cart. The golf cart it's basically just a golf cart that you can spawn anywhere and drive around the map, and it can have 5 or 6 other players in it. It's definitely not a must buy. It's not good. It's quite situational because you don't need it at all for getting Robux, except if you like do Uber rides or something like that around the Please Donate map. But yeah, but if you have a lot of Robux and you want to just have fun, I think you should buy it. It's quite a fun game pass. The next one is this mask. It basically changes your avatar into a random player's avatar. 90% of the time it just makes you bacon. I mean, if you're rich, it's good for hiding from beggars, but yeah, I think this is also quite situational, but it is probably worse than the golf cart because it ain't even that fun. Okay. The next thing that I'm gonna rate is the cloaking device. What this does is it basically just makes you invisible. I think it is also to get avoided by beggars, but I think it is much better than the mask. This mask costs 300 Robux, the golf cart costs 500, the cloaking device is 400 Robux. I think for 400 Robux you can become invisible, get avoided by beggars, hide, do stuff like that. I think it's fine. It's not good or a must buy, but it's fine. Next up is the booth painter. It is actually really useful. It lets you change the colors of individual parts of your booth, which is really good. It can really make your booth stand out, but the problem is that it is 800 Robux, so that's a bit expensive, so I'm just gonna put it in good. Next up is the gigantic donation sign. It is literally a donation sign that is 100 times bigger than the normal one, and it costs 100,000 Robux. 100,000 Robux. There's a 99% chance that you won't be able to buy it, but I mean, it's gigantic and it's fun, so I will put it in fine. Okay, so the next one is the boombox control. It is only 50 Robux, and it allows you to control the boombox, but most people have the boombox muted, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't even work right now. It absolutely sucks. The last game pass I'm gonna be rating is probably the best. It is 99 Robux, and it is the donation sign. It is really worth it. I'm sure you've seen it. It's a sign that you can carry around and all your buttons in it, and you can put text. It is really good for two things. You can either stand next to your stand if you're AFK or something, and you can just display extra text there, or you can just go up to people and have basically a portable stand. But if you get it, please don't put it into people's faces and beg for Robux. It's really annoying. This is definitely a must buy. So those were the game passes. Now let's talk about servers. There are 4 different kinds of servers in Please Donate: regular, legacy, voice chat and VIP. If you're starting out, I would recommend legacy servers. I recommend legacy servers since they are completely free and have much more enthusiastic people than regular servers. But if you have voice chat, definitely use VC servers. In VC servers you can actually show your genuine reaction with your voice, and people donating really like that. Really good methods to get Robux in VC servers are singing or playing any instrument. But I'm completely sure that the VIP servers are the best servers in Please Donate. In basically every VIP server, there's at least a few people with over 100,000 donated, but usually people with millions also. The only downside of VIP servers is that you've got to pay $3 a month. But you also get a VIP booth and a jetpack. There's also a subscription that can help you get much more Robux that's completely free, and that is subscribing to this channel. if you want to see more content like this. Also, a really important tip that I can give you is server hopping. If you're in a server that only has a few players or isn't really active, just find a new one. Also, servers may seem active, but they are mostly just filled with bots and beggars, so actually just try to find a server that has people donating. A lot of new players just give up because they're just using regular servers. Okay, we're back to game passes now, but in a completely different way. Now we got to talk about your game passes. It's really important what type of game passes you have. Do not make a 1 Robux game pass as you get 0 from it, since Hazm takes 10% and Roblox takes a 30% cut of the Robux that you get. I recommend making game passes that are 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 50, 100, 200, 250, 500, 1000, and so on. That will give players a lot of options to donate you. You can also make multiple passes for the same amount, which I would recommend. The maximum amount of passes for experience is 50, so if you already have 50 passes and want to make more, just make a new experience and do it there. Now a few extra things that are still important. First, having connections is really important. How do you think all the leaderboards players got their Robux? Of course, most of them knew rich developers or something else. Being a content creator. Anyone can be a Please Donate content creator. You just need a little Robux to start streaming. Or even better, make videos. Extra tip 3. Giveaways and live streams. You can get a lot of Robux from giveaways and live streams. Not a lot at once, but after some time it adds up. Speaking of giveaways, join my Discord server for amazing Robux giveaways. Since there are not a lot of members, there's a high chance that you will win. Also, if this video gets 50 likes, I will host 4 or 100 Robux giveaways. So join the Discord, link in the description, and like the video. What are you waiting for? Well, I still have a lot more tips, but the video is already 11 minutes long, so if you want to see more tips, get the video to 25 likes for a part 2 with even more useful tips. Well, bye bye! Also, if you want to be in a future trading video, send me some trades. My username is YT Mr. Hamster.